Hey, Ty Cohen here, and
Leonard Nesmith, how's everybody doing?
Ty Cohen, and we're actually here on vacation right now. We're actually at a little staycation, if you want to call it, right?
Staycation, that's that's
Work,
that's the
work
best way of
vacation,
doing it. Absolutely.
getting some work in, and also masterminding and tossing ideas around. And today I want to talk to you about teamwork. This guy is the expert when it comes to team management and just getting the most out of your teams. And whenever I have an issue and I'm looking to really like strategize in a better way and to get my team members to be a bit more efficient, he's one of the first people that I reach out to. So I thought that since right now we're actually in the middle of making breakfast, so we've got
Some displays here.
we got some things here, and we actually, this is not like a one person right here. There's actually a little team. There's some of us that don't want to be on camera, so we're not gonna put them on camera.
Put her on
But
camera.
we've got a team effort that's taking place here, right? So you've got one person that might come over here and cook the turkey bacon, and then another person that might do hash browns, and someone else that might work on the eggs, or and the thing about it is, even with something as simple as breakfast or as routine as breakfast, you still have people that are better at doing things than the others.
Correct.
Right?
I agree, 100%.
I think I'm a master at making grits. Your grits suck.
Wouldn't say all that. However, your grits is delicious.
Right. You see that?
I give you some credit. Your grits are delicious.
So
Definitely are delicious.
So I'm just joking. I never tasted this guy's grits before. I didn't even know he ate grits.
Actually, I'm on a vegan diet right now, so it's only a limited amount of food that I can eat. Grits is one of them. Obviously, without the butter and some other things, and some like some potatoes that I'm definitely going to eat. And it shows the kid, man, because this is a team effort. Put everybody on.
So we got the whole
camera.
team over here. So and
Say hi.
actually, she's putting in most of the effort right now. But we're gonna come in and we're gonna actually
Cook another
join
time.
after this.
I got y'all for dinner. You too.
All right, they're heading out. But again, teamwork, right? Find out what are some of the skills that you're good at, and then work on those things, right? The importance of having a good team in place is not being in a position where you have to do everything yourself,
Correct.
so that you could work on your core strengths. I think that one of the biggest issues that a lot of business owners have is they recognize the things that they're good at and that they enjoy doing, right? But they also suffer from multi-hat syndrome, right? So meaning
Definitely.
feeling that they have to wear all the hats.
Yes.
And one of the things that has really helped me to relax more, to do better in business, and to grow more is just saying, okay, I'm good at X, Y, Z, whether those X, Y, Zs might be creating SOPs, delegating, writing copy, handling the marketing, and then I'll get someone else that might be good at, funnel building or bringing new clients in. They may not be as good as I am at it, right? But if they're 80% as good, if they're 70% as good, then it gives me a lot more freedom to work on the things that I know that could really help grow the business and take things to the next level.
I
So would
totally
you agree?
Absolutely. Let me just add to that. One of the biggest things, I teach my managers is that, you don't have to be the one to do it yourself. What you have to do is manage the project. You got to understand what needs to happen. Get the core people that can make it happen. Put everybody in the room, assign duties, and make sure that everybody fulfill and finish their duties.
So how do you do that? And maybe we go outside and we'd take a show them a little quick look around
You
here.
want to push the button here.
Okay.
We have the kid alone.
So we've got this kid alarm because we got the pool out here. So basically, and we've got a couple of kids with us. So there's an alarm here that lets us know when someone has opened up the door leading to the patio to the pool here. So Len, we were talking about. Maybe we could go this way. Let's see what it looks like here. So you were talking about getting your team in place and that's actually pretty
Right,
bad.
yeah,
Let's go. So getting your team in place and then having your managers understand that they don't have to do everything. how do you get them to the point where they find people that are good at things, and then giving them the creative freedom to let those people fly and be their own person?
Well, that's definitely important because as a manager, the best thing you can do is listen, to your people and understand what they're great at and understand what they're not. And what you want to do is you want to take people and push them and put them in places where they can succeed. And that's the best thing. If like let's just use a sports. Let's just use basketball for example.
Okay.
Okay. So if you
Are we
have
talking about the Lakers, or we talking about
definitely the
Cowboys?
76ers.
76. Okay. So we're
if-
gonna take a sucky team then. But go ahead.
if you have an individual who's great at shooting, okay, but they might not be great at dunking the basketball. All right. So when you setting up that offense, right, you don't want that individual in the paint because that individual will not succeed at a high rate being in the paint. However, if they're great at shooting, you want to put that individual out in the perimeter where they can shoot the ball. And that's basically taking your same managers, or individuals, some cases consultants, other people that you hire. You want to make sure that you take them and understand their skill set and allow them to succeed in that skill set because you would definitely go much, much, much further that way.
Gotcha. Okay. So there we go. So I'm gonna go back in because some grass cutting taking place here. So you actually have one of the things that helps businesses grow and become successful, and that is giving your team the freedom to be able to do what they're best at.
Absolutely.
Right?
The best piece of advice that I can give anyone is listen. You want to sit here and listen to what people have to say, all right? Before you go off and talk about all the things that you need to do or want to do, just take a minute and listen to your team.
So listening. There you go. So I hope that has helped someone. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. If you guys are still doing Periscope, hell, you might find me over there. Follow me on Periscope as well. And we are going to finish the day up.
Yes.
When you have a right team in place, some of the things that you can do is you start to enjoy life a little bit more, and you start to give your team the freedom to work on what it is that they're best at.